Hey people, it's Steel Gamer with a video I've been wanting to make for a while but never really had a reason to. But now that the Resident Evil 2 2019 version video game has been released, I have cause to make this video. So, I'm going to introduce you guys to a board game that a lot of people know about, but just wanted to give you a glimpse of it, that has so many similarities to the Resident Evil franchise that you can literally consider it playing Resident Evil, the board game. Now, this game has a lot of components to it, and like most things I collect, I either go balls all out and collect all parts of it, or I don't do any of it all. This is a board game called Zombies. It's made by a company called Twilight Creations. They have a website called twilightcreations.inc where you can get a lot of their stuff. And this company just released a final component to this game, which I don't have yet, that I'll be getting to make the entire collection I have complete. That component is called Dead Time Stories, and what it does is it pretty much turns the board game into an RPG where you create a character in the first version of the game, and then you bring it over into the expansions or some of the standalones, and you can use it, and you basically build your character. It's pretty fun, so yeah, I'm definitely going to get that. But as I said, this game has so many similarities to the Resident Evil franchise that you can actually consider it playing Resident Evil, the board game. I'm not going to go over how to play it or, how the turns work or anything else. I'm just going to show you what the game is, then you can look it up from there. So without further ado, let's check out what I actually have. Okay, first of all, this game has about 15 different base core components, and then there's little subsections in between this. And some of these are actually standalone, but a lot of them require this base version. And as you can see, it's kind of like looking at the Evil Dead so much, you can tell that whoever made this, the original idea had the Evil Dead thing to it, but basically it's literally playing Resident Evil, the board game. So I'm just going to go over all these components and then show you all the extra components I have that you can get. And as I said, I'm missing Dead Time Stories, but I'll grab that so you can start the character in this, then bring it over into this, and then go into all the other expansions. So what you have here is Zombies. Then there's Zombies 2 Zombie Core. Then there's Medieval, and then there's an add-on or an expansion to Medieval. It's called Medieval 2 Castle Chaos. Then there's Zombie 3, takes place in a mall. It's kind of interesting. Then there's Zombies 3.5, not dead yet. And then there's Zombies 4, The End, which you'd figure it was the end, but it's not. Now we go into Zombies 5, School's Out Forever. Zombies 6, 6 Feet Under. Then you have Zombies 6.66, fill in the blank, because these are actual cards that are blank that you can make on your own. It's quite interesting, some of the stuff you can come out with. And actually, what's really funny is the back of the box literally says, you have always thought, if I had only had some blank zombie cards and tiles, I could make a way better expansion than those hacks at Twilight Creations. Well, here's your chance, tough guy. Show us what you've got. It's actually quite interesting how the company has a sense of humor, because people are like, I can make a better game. They're like, okay, go ahead, right ahead, do it. There you go. So anyway, the next one is Zombie 7. It's clowns. It's very disturbing. There's chunky, fat clowns and stuff in this. Then there's Zombies 8, Jailbreak. Zombies 9, Ashes to Ashes. Zombies 10, Feeding the Addiction. I told you this game has a lot of components. So these are just the board structures. I'll show you the other stuff as I go in. Then there's Zombies 11, Death Inc. Zombies 12, The Zoo. That's rather interesting because it deals with like animals and stuff. It's way out. I swear to God, somebody was watching James Patterson, The Zoo, when they made this. Not that that's really a good series anyway, but anyway, Zombies 13, DEFCON Z. And then there is Zombies 14, which is a base standalone. It takes place in a space station. It's really bizarre. And then there's finally the last box set before the Dead Time Stories, which is Zombies 15, Another One Bites the Dust. And as I said, like with a lot of games, there's a lot of components to this. Let me show you some of the internal workings by showing you. This game has bullet tokens you collect. There's a lot of them in here. This game has heart tokens you collect for life. There's red heart tokens, black heart tokens, and then there's red plastic hearts that came with another one. I ordered these separately. Then there's black heart tokens. So these are actual black peat. They're black plastic hearts. These are red plastic hearts, and these are just cardboard hearts. There's regular zombies. They're like little stick figures. As you can see, they're molded plastic. Then there's extra ones that I got for the clowns, Zombie 7. Then there's dogs. They're literally zombie dogs, if you can see them. See? Woof, woof, woof. Now, this game has specialized zombies in them, which are glow-in-the-dark. So I'm going to show you all the glow-in-the-dark ones I have. There's regular. There's too many to fit in one bag. There's one-armed zombies. There's police zombies. There's female zombies. And then there are actual chubby zombies. If you actually take a look at them, they're actually fat. That's what they're called. So there's a couple other additional components that I'm going to get to complete the series. There's doors. There's a whole sheet of doors. There's pink brains that I want to get a hold of. And then there's, those are just extra additional things like this. But there's extra components that I want to get that when I just want to use to complete the collection. So, you know, like doors and stuff like that. It's actually quite interesting. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse into the boxes real quick. The first one here. And show you that what's in here is an actual game. So let me reduce. You got the rules. These are the base cards that they have. There's all sorts of things written on them. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the rules, but these are just, there's a lot of them in here. And then there's actual tiles. As you can see, this has seen a lot of use already. Basically what you do is you put the tiles down and you put them together, and there's all sorts of turn sequencing and things like that. And you have your, these are called shotgun guys, believe it or not. They're plastic figurines, and then there's dice and stuff like that. That's really what this comes down to. And so some of these expansions are just the cards. Some of them are, you know, some of them are the tiles, some of them are the cards, some of them are both. Some of them give a completely new twist on it. But as you can see, I keep everything I collect as a whole. So I just wanted to get this video made and show that, see if I can get myself back on camera here. I just wanted to, you know, get this video made to show, I just wanted to kind of, I guess, celebrate Resident Evil 2, the 2019 version, by showing that there is a board game out there that's very fun to play, that has a lot of similarities to this. So that's all I got to say. This is TL Gamer signing off. Have a good day or night wherever you guys are. Take care.